welcome to the press conference. We have Caruana and Ding Liren here with us. The game just finished in a draw. It's been interesting and long game, starting from the opening. I guess maybe, Fabiana, you would like to comment on the opening stage that you decided to go for this sacrifice, please.
Yeah, I mean, I'd been looking at this line before the tournament, but I still didn't remember very much. I remember knight c6 as a move, and I was trying to figure out exactly what's going on after it, because I didn't remember the details.
You mean this queen b3 move was...
Yeah, because, I mean, usually white plays queen a4 to keep the knight from developing. And queen b3 is ambitious, but it does allow me to get an initiative, and basically just trying to grab a pawn. I thought that bishop f4 was a mistake, but I mean, this allows me an extra option. I can go to h5, and then I have some sort of sacrifice like this, and it becomes a mess. And here the point is that if white takes, then I have queen c6, which is very bad for white, because I'm not threatening to win the queen and also some mating ideas down the diagonal. And
so you never considered queen a7 as an option?
Yeah.
You just didn't even look at this?
Yes, I only considered here, but I saw queen c6 is losing. So
okay.
I play, following my plan. When I played knight c3, I saw the position of the bishop e3. I thought he will take with knight e2.
yeah, I mean, I spent like half my time here, and I just blundered a tactic. I mean, here I was really torn, because this looks very interesting. G5, I win the piece back, and then we get some sort of weird position I couldn't really evaluate. I thought it should be okay for black, but I mean, I was torn between this and the game, because the game also looked very promising. Here I was just trying to, I was trying to figure out some complications, but I didn't see anything clear cut for black, so, and I mean, I was just so tempted to go for this.
Knight f3 looks really nice, huh, here?
Yeah.
No, actually, I saw this is very dangerous for white. I would like to play knight f4.
Just speak on the microphone.
Knight f4, I thought, I probably would have gone for this if
If you
I'd
play
known.
take bishop knight d5, I think close to equal.
And if bishop f3, then rook d3, yeah? Or bishop takes d4.
Yeah.
I can also play g5, I don't
H5
know.
I saw queen d7.
Queen a7, oh, queen d7.
Queen
yeah.
d7, yeah. I have knight d5, so
Yeah,
bishop
bishop
c8.
c8,
No, no. No, bishop c8. No, I cannot play this. I'll play queen a7, I saw. Yeah, it takes knight. Bishop h3, rook e1, queen c6, f3, queen f3, rook d2.
Yeah, I wasn't looking in this direction, but yeah, this suddenly looks pretty good for white. I mean, after knight f4, maybe I should just take, yeah, and...
Yeah, knight d5.
Ah, you played knight d5 here.
Knight d5, yeah.
Sorry. Knight d5. Can I play? Queen f3, fe3, yeah? No. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's
I saw
also
queen,
some mess.
bishop d5, rook d5. And now if you play queen e6, then queen d7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was one of the options, yes, in this game. But knight f3
Maybe
looked
close to
also
it.
quite interesting. I don't know what. I guess it was also quite good for black.
I mean,
what
I-
did you think?
I was mainly considering bishop f4 here. dc3 and rook fe1. And we get to... I mean, it looks awful for white, but then you realize that queen d7 is... My bishops are very bad, my bishop on e7 especially. So it's really not easy, and I was going to play cb2, queen d7, bishop f3, rook b1, and here I have to play g5. And I thought that it was at least not worse for black. I mean, we could get an ending like this, which is, like maybe rook b2, bishop goes to d5, and it looks pleasant to me. And I thought f4 was bad because of bishop f3. And then I realized that white can play bishop d4, queen f5. At first I thought it's mate, and then I saw knight d5.
Yeah,
And suddenly I'm not sure if I'm even equal. Like queen d5, bishop c3. looks more pleasant for white at least. So,
Did you see this knight d5, I guess? No?
so I had to go for this, which I didn't want to do.
Yeah, I was afraid of queen e6 here. Queen
Uh-huh.
e6.
I think you had a choice here, yes, at this moment.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many options which looked promising that that was difficult to decide. I mean, I think I rejected this because of bishop c1, but c4 is maybe promising for black. Because there are some mates down the diagonal, like if queen d7, queen e4. I mean, this is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some
Mate.
cute mates like this. But I mean, maybe I should have gone for this. Maybe it was more dangerous.
Ding, was there any time that you were afraid that you will miss mate in some moment?
Yes.
I mean, have you calculated
I
something?
was afraid of queen e6 and I would like to play f5 here, but I
F5?
think he just takes pawn. If f3, then just bishop f3. Queen d7, queen h5.
Wait, but queen d7 and then what?
Queen h5.
And it's
But queen
queen
takes-
e7.
Queen
And bishop
h5.
d1. But here, yeah, just not just bad.
So
for it.
I'm very afraid of queen e6.
Queen e6.
Yeah, maybe this was a good option. I was, for some reason, counting on this, and I wanted to play queen g4 here, and then I realized that bishop d4 is just good for white and f3. So I have to put my queen on not as attractive a square, and I mean, again, it's a mess. I don't really know the real evaluation, but
How did you feel actually at this moment? I mean, how many risks you could take in this game? How far could you go? Or you were just thinking about how to checkmate?
yeah, at first I thought it was promising, but then I wasn't sure what to do after like queen a4 because it takes a long time for me to develop any attack. I mean, I didn't really want to play a5, but I didn't see. I mean, I could just take the pawns one after another. So so f5, I was kind of relieved to see.
I thought I was better wrong here, but after f5, I missed queen bishop c6.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean f5 is the most logical move, but maybe it gives me a chance to consolidate. And here I was happy, but it was probably unfounded. I was maybe a bit too confident. And I don't know. I mean, it's so complicated and there's so many options. I was just trying to move fast. I don't know if we probably made a number of mistakes, but yeah, I guess that at some point I started to get outplayed. Like
Also,
after,
you had the time trouble, I guess, at this period of time,
Yeah.
so it was not easy, I guess.
no, I overlooked h4, which looks like a very good move. And after that, I started to feel like I was getting outplayed. And then after the time control, I was in some danger, but maybe nothing too serious.
I think here bishop f6,
And if rook bishop c3,
rook e8. Bishop, rook
no,
e1.
rook, rook e1. no.
Okay. And
I mean, maybe it's dangerous.
I'm
for
very
white, no?
afraid of this move.
I don't know if white can
just
can
drop.
afford to play a move like rook f3, but it looks very awkward. Yeah.
You think it's better for black here, or you
Yeah.
were not sure during
Yeah, I
the game?
think it's worse for me.
I see. Okay.
But
It-
when he played bishop b6, then maybe I would not worse. Because if rook e8, rook e3.
Yeah, rook e8 I was counting on, then after rook e3 I realized that it's just not very good for me. And here, yeah, there was this one dangerous moment after the time control. Rook d2 worried me quite a lot. I have to play bishop f5.
Yeah.
Now queen f4. I can't let the queen get to d6 because then I start to get mated. Like this is probably losing. And queen f6, queen h6, bishop e6, but I wasn't 100% sure. I mean, now the queen is surprisingly misplaced on h6, but and rook c2 I can still take this pawn. But I saw a line like h5, hg6, fg6, and even like a3. I wasn't sure if maybe white can. I mean, my king is a bit weak, and endings are dangerous, so I wasn't sure if it was so easy.
So, but the general feeling what you have, I mean, the game was balanced, let's say.
Yeah, and I'm kind of relieved that I didn't lose at least. I mean, I don't know how well we played, but the result is good.
Yeah. Ding, what can you say? What is your general feeling about this game?
Yes. When he played knight f3, I thought I was very dangerous at some point, but I saw this move queen rook d3, then I'm very happy about my position after rook d3. And
After
in
this
time
three?
trouble, it's very complicated. I thought I was better at some point, but then I realized I was just worse. Maybe f5 is a mistake.
Okay. Yes, so far I think it's going well for you. And what can you say after 2 days of in play of candidates tournament? I mean, is it kind of different event for you compared to the others? Maybe more pressure, more tension, or more or less same?
Yeah, of course, very nervous during the tournament, especially during the before the games. Then I feel it's hard to fall asleep, and really it makes me stressed out. Yeah.
Questions from journalists? Do we have questions from spectators also? Yeah, I think everything was analyzed perfectly. There is nothing to ask. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you.